Hello, beautiful souls. I've been wanting to do a sabotage meditation practice for a little while now, and I finally have some time from traveling around to get to it. So make sure that you do this in your own time. There's no pressure when you do this, although I do want you guys to make the space and make the time to actually go within and give yourself the opportunity to really absorb these frequencies. This is not a mental shift, as I always mention to you and remind you. This is a cellular and vibrational and multi-dimensional shift. These downloads are not just working on your mental body, they're working on your emotional body, your physical body, your nutritional biochemical body, your spiritual body, all aspects of your multi-dimensional self. And it's working on your consciousness, which is the original state of who you really are, as pure self-awareness, as pure unconditional love, as a frequency being, as a light being, as a conscious creator, as a being that has full, limitless, pure potentiality beyond space and time and within time at the same time. So what I would love for you to do is to just, when it comes to these sabotages, have discernment and allow yourself to apply them specifically for you, because these are not meant to be blanket statements. They're not meant to be just an affirmation just to, expand your being and shift your being, even though that's something that's going to happen regardless. I want you to be in contemplation mode and be like, okay, so how do I sabotage myself when it comes to being loved? How do I sabotage myself when it comes to being hydrated? In what ways do I sabotage myself when it comes to relationships? Do I have a tendency to give my power away to an authority figure? Do I have a tendency to feel like I'm not skilled or capable enough to be able to make decisions on my own? So I, give my power of decision making to someone else that has a greater capacity to do so. It's all about you really bringing this back to the self, because this work is not only self-empowerment work, this work is not only relationship empowerment work, it's not only conscious creation work. This work is really about you being your true authentic self and knowing that when you are the full expression of your unique frequency, your true authentic self, and that is when there is magic infused in all other aspects of life. So that means that you can be your true authentic self in business. You can be your true authentic self with your clients. You can be your true authentic self with your friendships. You can be your true authentic self when it comes to growth and expansion and leadership and, putting yourself out there when it comes to a new venture and a new project. There are so many benefits. The ultimate benefit of being your true authentic self is that you are limitless. There is nothing that you can't do. You are resourceful. You are able to live without feeling like a burden to others. You are able to be so resourceful in your approach to really allowing what it is that you have, that vision, the highest vision that you're able to actually embody that vision without feeling like there are any obstacles or challenges, or allowing yourself to actually move through those obstacles and challenges, because there will always be obstacles and challenges, but it's actually an opportunity for you to move through them, to grow, to expand yourself, to upskill yourself, to upgrade yourself. So when you're ready, all we're going to do is download with discernment, take a deep breath in, go within, give yourself space, give yourself time, and slow yourself down. So we're going to just breathe deeply. And we're going to expand our energetic field. And how you do this is perfect. It's almost like you become this boundless being. Like your energetic field is all around you and within you. You know, we've got the meridians, we've got the chakras, we've got the organs. Everything is an energy signature. And with the exhale, you're slowing down your nervous system. You're moving yourself into this parasympathetic state. You're expanding your energetic field and you're starting to become a boundless being, which means that you're starting to notice yourself one with all that is. And what I want to do is, even though you're being boundless and you're one with all that is, that you become the cosmos, you become the molecular form, you become the infinite mind, you become the Godhead, you become absorbed and reabsorbed and re-emerged into the oceanic bliss of oneness, of wholeness, of allness, of omnipotence, right? So once you feel that happening energetically, what I'm going to offer you is a disentanglement download and activation. And what I mean by this is that you may consciously, unconsciously, super consciously be aware or unaware that you're entangled and enmeshed with everyone else, your clients, your neighbors, your community, your partner, your friends, the people that you surround yourself with day in, day out, your inner circle, your middle circle, your outer circle, your parents, even people that you have memories of that every now and then come in, such as I got this random thought form as I was sleeping of someone that I used to be connected to, my friend from the past. And I'm thinking to myself, why am I thinking of this person? You know, there's a connection there, there's a bond there, there's an entanglement there. Entanglements are neither good or bad. But what I did is I purified my being by disentangling myself from everyone else's consciousness. And I also gave myself an opportunity to be in my own frequency. And it's just me and the creator, just me and the creator, just me and the creator, me and source as my inner circle. You can have other people in your inner circle, not an issue. But for me, because I am meant to be outside of the collective in order to download codes for the collective. I am meant to be futuristic. I am meant to be someone that brings in the new disruptive code to the collective. I am meant to be a paradigm shifting pattern interrupter. That means that I need to be disentangled from everyone else in order to download the purest codes that bring in the new frequencies of the world. And so when I did this disentanglement, I felt so unbelievably good. I felt amazing. I felt like myself again. And yeah, it took 3 weeks of me learning that I was merging with other people's frequencies in order to get to that realization. Like I was literally taking on other people's patterns, feeling all these emotions, and didn't even realize it until I had a moment and I was like, this is not mine. These are not my feelings. These are not my emotions. Why? I've lost myself. I don't feel like myself. I don't feel good. I don't feel comfortable. And that was necessary for me to do that process. And now I'm like, oh my God, I feel amazing. So if you're a unique individual that needs to be in your own frequency in order to feel like you're at home with yourself and your true authentic self, then say yes right here, right now. Creator of all that is, infinite love, perfect truth. Thank you for this blessing, this opportunity for learning and growth, infinite love and infinite connection. It is commanded that the disentanglement process takes place right here, right now. on a permanent basis, release and transmute all energetic cords that do not serve me, that connect me to all other people's emotions, thoughts, frequencies, and patterns. Allow me to know who I am without enmeshment. Release me from the pattern of being enmeshed in other people's frequencies, patterns, emotions, thoughts, and reality. Allow me to be my own frequency and to know what that feels like and to know the difference between the two. Download discernment now. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Take a deep breath in. Feel. I want you to just feel for 1 minute. I just want you to feel what's happening in your body. I want you to feel the physical vibrational frequency shift of being completely witnessed, disentangled from everyone, and you are just left with you and the creator. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Now, what I'm feeling is that by doing that, your magnetism, your life force energy, your sexual energy is actually being activated in this process as well, which is really, really amazing. Is essentially Shakti energy moving through you, divine feminine energy moving through you, purifying you. Because it's an act of self-emancipation and self-love. And that's a feminine energy and activation. That's the divine feminine's magic, the divine feminine's power to do so. And just take a deep breath in. So we've disentangled you and you're no longer enmeshed. So if you're a practitioner, that means that technically, unless you're contracted, you don't have to feel your client's stuff before they arrive, which is a pattern for most of us. We go through what our clients go through so that we can transmute it, but you can be the higher energy signature beyond that. And higher doesn't mean better, but a friend of mine on social media that I, connect with on a soul level said to me something like, most people that ask for help or need help don't necessarily have that the correct energetic exchange. It's usually they're asking for help for a reason, because there is a pattern or a distorted code. Let's not call it positive or negative. It's a distorted code that requires transmutation, right? It's a distorted energy that requires changing from maybe lead to gold, from mud to the blossoming of a flower. And so there is no need for you to take in toxins in order to understand, in order to have empathy, in order to transmute. So disentanglement is the power that you hold. When you're ready, we're downloading. Close your eyes and let the frequency shift. Feel it. Close your eyes. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on being loved. I now no longer sabotage being loved and allow myself to feel. I now no longer sabotage being loved and allow love into my life. I now no longer sabotage being loved and allow myself to connect with others. I now no longer sabotage being loved, and I am now open to this energy. I am open to receive love. I let down my barriers and allow myself to be loved. I am open to being loved. I love others and others love me. I have the Creator's perspective and definition of love. I know how to feel worthy of the Creator's perspective and definition of love. I know how to feel worthy that I am a loving being who is filled up with loving energy. I know how to feel worthy, that I am a loving being and person who embraces being loved. My state of receiving allows me to be in the flow of being loved. My state of allowing allows me to be in the flow of being loved. My state of connection allows me to be in the flow of being loved. I am now no longer pushing others away and allowing myself to be loved from the Creator's perspective of love. Emotional scars are released, and I am open to being loved. Love flows into my life every day in every way, and I allow it to do so. Mental scars are released, and I am open to being loved. I let go of issues from my past, and I am open to being loved. Being loved is wonderful. I let go of issues from the past, and I am open to being loved. I am open to allow love into my experience. I release all soul contracts of blocking love from my experience. The universe is filled with love, and the purity of this energy fills my existence. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. So now we're just going to, you're going to feel the frequencies of this, and you're going to witness this for yourself and learn how to witness this for yourself. This is more than visualization. Witness is the assumption that it is recreated, knowing that the assumption of it being recreated, the visualization and the witnessing of seeing it recreated is you shifting the material, spiritual, emotional, astral, physical, and all other bodies, you witnessing the energetic shift taking place. And so it is. So I'm going to close my eyes for a moment and witness it, and then we're going to move on to 2 more sabotages. And then when I have the space and time throughout travel, I will hop on and offer this for you. Witnessing all of those downloads recreate the energetic blueprint with discernment. Working on your blueprint now. Unblocking all the channels. And how I'm witnessing it for you guys is that I'm seeing it symbolically. I'm seeing like 10 different stones and crystals, and they're spinning, and they're all different colors, and they're spinning, and they're unblocking all the energetic meridians. They're unblocking all of the fields that make up the entire auric and transpersonal self. And it's shifting the being, and it's shifting the field. And it's transmuting, purifying, and regenerating and repairing. So I'm going to move on to releasing the sabotage on discipline and apply this to whatever it is that you want, whether it's weight loss, whether it is nutrition, whether it is your spiritual practice, whether it's your spiritual business, whether it is, it could be very, very nuanced. Like, what if you would love to have discipline on actually being someone, rather than, going with the flow and being the harmonious one in your group or relationship with your partner? You are the one that takes the lead for a change, and you are the one that makes the decisions for a change, and you are the one that changes the route for a change, changes the narrative for a change. You actually step up in recreating the paradigm in how lifestyle and the day-to-day gets to be, rather than just, going with the flow and seeing how things play out. Like, what if you're super, super intentional and create a structure in your life that allows you to fulfill yourself and your needs, such as adventure, rather than doing nothing? Maybe you want to have a day that's full, and it takes discipline and responsibility to actually have a full day that's played out, planned out, that nourishes your soul. Because if you're not disciplined in nourishing your soul, then essentially that's that there's a lack in one way or another, and we want to transmute that. Well, we want you to be in wholeness. So downloading, closing your eyes and breathing throughout this so you can feel it. I can feel that your Kundalini has activated. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on discipline. I now no longer sabotage discipline. I now no longer sabotage discipline, and I regain my discipline. I am disciplined. I use my discipline and I achieve my goals. I use my discipline and I achieve great things. I use my discipline and I make the best use of my time. I discipline my mind to create the life I desire. I discipline my mind to focus on the good. I discipline my emotions into a love-based foundation. Breathe. I discipline my emotions into a gratitude-based foundation. I discipline my emotions into a peace-based foundation. I discipline my mind to learn. I am disciplined. I am disciplined and I know how to apply myself to my studies. I know that I am worthy and able and capable to study at home, online. I apply myself in my studies. I apply myself in my life. I apply myself in achieving my goals and highest vision. So I'm going to pause it for a moment. And the highest vision that you have, I want you to stretch it and amplify it to a deeper vision. And take your time. So I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to witness you guys, but I want you to see the ultimate vision and the vision beyond the vision and the vision beyond the vision beyond the vision, and do the best that you can, because that's expanding you, that's stretching the possibilities for you and planting the seeds. So take a deep breath in. Witness it. Witness your future vision being made manifest, and living it and embodying it and experiencing it, and feel the feelings and see what you see and hear what you hear and touch what you touch and breathe. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Take your time. Breathe deeply. There is no rush. And as you do that, I'm just going to keep downloading. I now no longer sabotage discipline. I am disciplined and focused. I am filled with discipline in every area of my life. I am filled with discipline. With discipline and focus, my every desire is fulfilled. With discipline and focus, I pave my way to success. With discipline and focus, I achieve my dreams. With discipline and focus, anything is possible. My disciplined and precise attitude makes me effective and efficient. My disciplined attitude and productivity work hand in hand. I am disciplined with my allocation of my time, sleep routine, eating, fitness routine, health routine, and work. Discipline is a skill that gets stronger every day. Discipline is a skill that I enhance each and every day and know how to. I am worthy and deserving of forming healthy habits from the Creator's perspective and definition, feeling that it's safe, that it's possible, and I am deserving of that. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Take a deep breath in. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on nourishment. I now no longer sabotage my nourishment. I nourish my body. I nourish my mind. I nourish my emotions. My body is nourished with the perfect amount of food for its needs. I eat the perfect amount of food. I nourish my mind with positive thoughts. I nourish my emotions with love from the Creator's perspective and definition of love. I nourish my being with love. I consume all the vitamins I need for my health, all the minerals, proteins, carbohydrates, dairy, water that I need for my health. And also cosmic nourishment with discernment and the Creator's perspective and definition of cosmic nourishment, which is a futuristic download I received today. I did a post about futuristic downloads. You know, imagine for a second you travel to another planet like Venus, the planet of the divine feminine love, or even planets that you're not even aware of, interdimensional, intergalactic. And imagine that you start nourishing yourself with cosmic foods, such as drinking stardust, drinking lunar water, having fruits and delicacies that are from other planets. I was going to say soil, but who knows what it is there, what the minerals are there, what the constituents are there. And so imagine yourself drinking, eating, nourishing, breathing constituents that actually not only expand your being, but transform your being, as in change your DNA structure. What if that is the future of our human species, to merge our human earthling being with the cosmos, and therefore we begin to nourish ourselves not only with foods that are created and produced by Earth, but with foods that are created and produced by all infinite aspects of the cosmos. What do you think is going to happen internally when you meditate and visualize and imagine and experience through meditation and activation the nourishment and the nutritional value and what that does to your body, what that does to your physical body on a daily basis? Fruits, cosmic superfoods. Imagine eating that. What happens to your brain? It's an opportunity to experience an otherworldly and limitless consciousness, cosmic consciousness. Multidimensional evolution. So as you breathe, we're downloading. I nourish my emotions with feelings of peace, happiness, love, and I nourish my body to rejuvenate and heal from the Creator's perspective and definition. And I know how to listen to what my body needs and nourish it with foods that honor it. I feel settled in my life. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on posture. I stand tall and I am proud of myself. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on hydration. I now no longer sabotage my hydration. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on stability. Every day I feel more and more stable mentally, emotionally, and my health gets better every day. My thoughts are calm and free from stress. And I now no longer let others destabilize me, or I now no longer let other people's issues destabilize me or their opinions and beliefs. I let go of anxiety, nervousness, and weakness and regain stability. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on treatment. My partner and I treat each other with respect. I get the treatment I need to restore my health, vitality, and to be pain-free. I now release, let go, and delete all sabotages on timing. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on my energy levels. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on awareness. I am aware of what is important to me and know how to. Everything falls into place for me. My life has meaning and purpose. I am aware of all the things that bring me joy and focus on that energy. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. I let go of all sabotages on receiving. I attract to me my destiny and I am open to receive it. Receiving comes naturally to me. I am grateful for my friends, family, partner, and I am grateful for all I receive. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on business. My business and I work together in a unified form. I release entanglement between me and my business. So we're separating your identity, but at the same time, you are working in a unified form. My business reaches its limitless potential, and I know how to allow that to happen through the creator's perspective and definition. My business energies flow. I spend time, which is a wealth resource, in working on my business. I let go of all sabotages on health and expand and establish health patterns from the creator's perspective and definition. I am now healthy on all levels. I make choices that allow me to live a healthy life, and I have the discernment and the creator's perspective and definition for it. I release, let go, and delete all dimensional realities, sabotages. My evolution happens in alignment for my greatest good. I am an evolutionary being who is evolving in life, on a daily basis, living my best life and embracing the power of my multi-dimensional self. So I'm just going to download all of these. And you're just feeling the frequency and knowing that these are not only prayers, not only that these are commands, but these are pattern interrupts, pattern changes, rewrites of your energetic blueprint, recodings. Just allow them to be a recoding, an unlocking, and a transformation, a transmutation, a consciousness expansion, and a consciousness shift. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on releasing fear. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on attaining my desires. My emotions, thoughts, energies, and beliefs are in alignment with the attainment of my desires. And I give myself permission, knowing that I'm worthy and deserving and that it's safe and possible to have my desires met. I release, let go, and delete all sabotages on green. I release and let go and delete all sabotages on using the color green. I now no longer sabotage the color green and let the color vibration flow. I feel regenerated in my work life, personal life, and rejuvenated on every level from the creator's perspective and definition, where healing energy flows through my life, relationships, health, finances, and being, where healing energy flows through my life, relationships, health, finances, and being. And I release everything that holds me back as I embrace my limitlessness from the creator's perspective and definition, knowing how to. So when you're in a higher frequency, you are limitless. The higher frequency is you expanding your energetic field beyond the earth plane, beyond your limited linear identity, beyond who you think you are, and into the vast spaciousness of allness and nothingness, which is simultaneously happening, the divine paradox. And when you are absorbed in the natural being, which is the you that doesn't necessarily have a fixed identity, that is fluid like water, you are one with all that is, and therefore you're able to download and be a conduit of divinity. You are able to express yourself, and you are fully guided on your path, hearing and listening and intuiting the codes, the symbols, the synchronicities, the synchrodestinies that are being presented for you to move and move and move. And your mind doesn't have to catch up with your body, because the body holds all the answers. Let your body move, even if your mind feels or thinks a certain positionality, a certain way. Allow yourself to move beyond the limits of the mind, because the mind is always trying to keep you safe, and expansion is about you actually crossing the safety threshold. Knowing that it's actually the safest thing that you can do is cross the safety threshold. That's how you become more skillful and masterful. You know, if I didn't believe in myself and push through my readiness barriers, then I wouldn't be here today being a leader in a field that has yet to have been expanded. Like, you know, I'm meant to be leading the revolution. And therefore, I want you to lead your own revolution and expand through your own paradigm, and allow yourself to really break free from the constructs, the belief systems, the norms that you were raised or made to believe to be your reality. Allow yourself to see what it is that you can create, knowing that you are limitless in that creation. So if you need to be an architect and draw out your life's vision, including the healing and the creation piece, then do so. Every day, I give myself space to go up into a theta state, heal myself through blissful ecstasy as a vibration, connect with God, have a conversation with God, write down all my thoughts and feelings, write down all my creative expressions, all the downloads that come through, act on them immediately, act on them immediately. Act on them immediately. And experience the day that is unfolding through magic and synchronicity. And then I give myself opportunity after the day to again be in that contemplation mode, to download, to contemplate, to be. It's all through your embodiment. So I'll be in touch with more downloads. If you have any questions, contact me through the activity feed, private message me as well if you need to, and get in touch for any one-to-ones. If you have any questions, I am available through the Mighty Networks and through WhatsApp and Telegram. So be in touch. And the next transmission for Weightless is going to be in Hong Kong. And then this session 3 is going to be in Japan. So I'll be in touch then. Lots of love.